Hey guys, how's it going? Yufan here. Maintaining a reef tank requires dedication, as the delicate ecosystem demands consistent efforts to maintaining the water quality. One tool that significantly reduces the amount of efforts spent in keeping a reef tank is the protein skimmer. But we're lazy reefers. We always want to spend a little less efforts than the instruction book. So how do we bring the best of our protein skimmer so we could be a bit lazier as a reefer? Let's talk about that. A protein skimmer functions by injecting fine air bubbles into a column of water. As these bubbles rise through the water column by the action of surface tension and static electricity, they attract organic matters such as protein, lipid, and other particles from feed, feces, and coral mucus. These organic matters attach to the surface of the bubbles and are carried to the top of the skimmer where they accumulate as foam. This foam is collected in this cup at the top of the device where it can be easily removed. The importance of a protein skimmer in a reef tank cannot be overrated. By removing a large percentage of organic waste before they have a chance to decompose, a protein skimmer helps maintaining a stable environment. This is critical in reef tanks where corals are sensitive to even minor exchange in water quality. Water pump, wave maker, lighting, most of this equipment in the reef tank should be suitable. Not too strong, not too weak. Only protein skimmer are different. If space allows, I recommend you to choose as large a protein skimmer as possible, because better protein skimmer capacity means less water maintenance work. Additionally, a protein skimmer aids in maintaining the ideal oxygen levels in the water column, while shooting bubbles in the water. As air bubbles rise in the skimmer, they also release carbon dioxide. This helps prevent issues such as low pH. Although we know the benefit of protein skimmer, as lazy reefers, we always want to know, is there a better way that we can use it so we will spend overall less efforts in maintaining this tank? Let's talk about lazy tune of protein skimmer. When we talk about tuning, people bring up the control of the height of the skimmer's collection cup, the amount of air intake, and the flow of water into the skimmer. But in the end, we're controlling only one thing, the running bubble line in the skimmer. If the bubble line is too high, the skimmer may produce a wet skim. It requires to frequently empty. Conversely, if the bubble line is too low, the skimmer may reduce a dry skim, where less waste is removed. But what is the best bubble line for a lazy reefer? I think it depends on what problem we're facing that needs the most efforts to solve. If our water quality is high in nitrate due to the feeding and we allow it to develop, we will have to change the water or change the fish. Think about those troubles. I'm already tired. Why not use the cup of the protein skimmer as a micro water exchanger? Set the bubble line high to allow more dirty water and foam to be removed. Even if you have to clean the cup once a day, if you don't always have to worry about the state of the coral or change the water, it is still worth the effort. But of course, if your feeding is not too much and you don't have the dead corals and toxins in the tanks that need to be removed, then why not cut down the frequency of cleaning the protein skimmers? Set the bubble line at the bottom of the cup and clean it once a week is sufficient for most of the time. All I'm saying is, don't think there's some sort of standard answer to the protein skimmer setup. It's nothing more than a simple device for producing bubbles. How to use these bubbles to work for us, so that we do not need to do a lot of efforts but solve a bunch of problems inside this tank. This is something we need to think about. Well, that is all I want to talk about today. How do you set up the protein skimmer? How often do you clean it? Is it enough for you to maintaining the water quality of your tank? Let's talk about it in the comments, and I will see you next time.